In November 7th, I've spent my last 3 sculptures for expertising Charles Martel. Since then, I have not spent a single sculpture. 35 days later, December 12th, I think I will finish editing and upload this video at December 14th. I've saved up 214 Legendary Commander sculptures. During this month, I've also kept track of number of sculptures I got from various events. And with the data we have, today we will answer this question. How long does it take to expertise a Legendary Commander in Rise of Kingdoms? Let's go.
Spartans! What is your profession?
What's going on, my beautiful governors? Welcome to a new Rise of Kingdoms video. I've tracked the number of sculptures I got from various events during this month. As you guys can see, 214 Legendary Commander sculptures we managed to gather. And I got only 10 sculptures by spending money. So 204 sculptures was free to play. 10 sculptures I do 2 days of recharge every single time. I don't go for 5 days. I cannot afford it. At least my wife don't let me do that. But yeah, 2 days of recharge, which is 10 sculptures. But as a free to play, I could have gathered 204 sculptures. First of all, you should note that I am plus VIP 14. If you guys don't know, at VIP 14 you start getting 3 Legendary Commander sculptures every single day. At VIP 12, you get 2, and at VIP 10, you get 1. That's why that VIP 10, 12, and 14 are your main goals. And, eventually you want to get to 14, but you want to rush for 10, you want to rush for 12. And as I said, at the end, you want to get that VIP 14. I mean, the benefits of VIP 15 is nice. VIP 16, again, pretty good, but the main thing when it comes to VIP for free-to-plays, aside from the benefits, of course, the gathering speed, production speed, let's be honest, it's the number of sculptures. You want to get as many sculptures as you can every single day. And even if you are VIP 17, it doesn't matter. You are capped at 3 sculptures, at least for now. So when I share numbers with you, if you're not VIP 14 plus, all you need to do is to replace that VIP number, how many sculptures I got from VIP, and replace it with your current VIP level. If, let's say, in 35 days, I got 105 sculptures from VIP because I'm VIP 14 plus, but you are VIP 12, instead of multiplying 35 with 3, you're going to multiply it with 2. So I got 105, and you will get 70. But as I said, rest of the sculptures just came from being active. Now let's take a look at the numbers and see how many sculptures we got from different events. Alright, I know, pen and paper in 2022 instead of an Excel sheet. I'm an old head. Let's make it more clear. So we got 105 sculptures from VIP 14 plus for 35 days. Each day 3 sculpture, and it is almost half of the sculptures that we got. So yeah, you have to prioritize that VIP. That VIP 14 push is so important. Like, getting 3 sculptures every day is crazy good. My recommendation is, if there is a More Than Gems event, you should save up your gems for More Than Gems. You should go for VIP until you get that VIP 14. The benefit of getting that number of sculptures every day is pretty huge. Now the next one shouldn't be a surprise, but it is Ark of Osiris. So far in that 35 days, I have played 2 Ark of Osiris games, and we won both, and I got 20 sculptures, because when you get 10,000 plus points in Ark of Osiris, and if you win the match, you are going to get 10 sculptures. But even if you don't win, I think you get 5 sculptures. It's been so long since we didn't win an Ark of Osiris match. Weird flex, but okay. But I think it was 5, so you will still get 5 sculptures every 2 weeks. And also, what you need to do as a kingdom, you need to have different alliances with different Ark of Osiris time zones. For example, let's take a look at, I think I usually play in R, because in our kingdom, you can just select an alliance other than your main alliance to play your Ark of Osiris. All you need to do is to go to Discord and react with the certain emoji. Raccoons of 93, there should be, yeah, Ark time, Sunday, 4 a.m. UTC. That's the best one for me, because at that time, my wife is still sleeping, so I can play in peace. No sleep for Spartan. Let's take a look at Jaguars of 93. Ark is Saturday 3. Like, a lot of different alliances with different Ark of Osiris time zones. I think this is very important to increase the chance for your kingdom members to join and play Ark of Osiris. The next biggest thing was Karuak ceremony, and luckily we are going to have another one pretty soon. I got 15 sculptures from Karuak, but I could get more. I think if you just play the event in the hardest difficulty, you get 13 anyways. And then you will have Karuak bosses. And once you kill that bosses, there's a chance that those bosses will drop legendary commander sculptures. And usually I get like 4, but I think this time I only got 2. So yeah, but still, it was one of the biggest things. Karuak ceremony, do what you can do to finish this whole thing in the hardest difficulty. It's going to give you a lot of sculptures, and try to be online when your alliance start killing those Karuak bosses, because as I said, they also drop, there's a chance that they will drop legendary commander sculptures. The next one was KVK rewards. I know that we don't always have KVK, but the thing is, the game is always trying to balance things out, right? Let's say you are spinning the Wheel of Fortune, and let's imagine the average number of sculptures that you get from 100 spins is 30, but for some reason you only got 20 sculptures. You can be sure that in one of your upcoming Wheel of Fortunes, you will get around 40 sculptures. So it's going to, again, just close to the average number. So even if we had KVK, and maybe you don't, next month we won't have KVK rewards, but we will have something else. We will either have, I don't know, New Year's event, we will have a 7k gem event. Another very big thing to get more sculptures was More Than Gems event. Now, I've only managed to get 18 sculptures from More Than Gems because I didn't have 50k gems. At this moment of time for my account, I kind of value, materials and blueprints a little bit more than sculptures. So I was still spending on events like Holy Nice Treasure, Hunt for History. So I didn't go for, the maximum amount of sculptures just because I'm going to make a video. I still played it normally. If you're desperately in need of sculptures, as I said, you can go for more sculptures. Even if you are a free-to-play, you can certainly save that 50k gems if you are consistently farming gems on your main account, and then spend those gems during More Than Gems. And instead of 18, because on day 1, I managed to spend that full 25k gems, but on the second day, I didn't have a lot of gems, so I only spent 7k for extra 5. So at the end, I got 18 sculptures, but you could get 26 sculptures instead of 18, which is a lot better. And if you want to push it even further, I don't recommend that because the value is not there. You could just spend those gems. If, let's say, you are VIP 14, you have Castle 25, you can spend those gems for legendary commander sculptures to push the number of sculptures that you are going to get even more. But as I said, I don't recommend it because the value per sculpture is not that great in VIP shop. During those 5 weeks of time, I've only played 4 times Champions of Olympia because, at the end of the KVK that weekend, I was so tired and I just didn't want to play Champions of Olympia because sometimes it could be so boring and frustrating. But still, if you're free to play, you just want to get every single legendary commander sculpture you can for free. So yeah, I could have get 10 sculptures, but instead I got 8. Still pretty good. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, if you grind enough, you will get those sculptures with ease. So 8 from Champions of Olympia, 6 from Silk Road. Now Silk Road, just like Champions of Olympia, could be like pretty boring, but still 6 sculptures for pretty much doing nothing, just attacking to some neutral units and being online. Plus 5 I got from Ark of Osiris shop, which was Osiris League shop. We got 8 sculptures from Wheel of Fortune while spinning for Joan of Arc. 5 of them came from the milestone, and I got 3 legendary commander sculptures when I was just spinning the wheel for Joan. So 8 more universal legendary commander sculptures from Wheel of Fortune, plus 1 from Ethelflaed chest. I don't know, like the chances to get a legendary commander sculpture from these chests are super low, but we managed to get one. Not great for 35 days, but still I cannot complain. It's just completely free. And we also got 5 from various events, such as I think we had Thanksgiving, and plus 10 from 2-level recharge, day 1 and day 2 only, so that I could get that 10 sculptures. So if we exclude that 10 sculptures, in total we got 204 sculptures. But as I've explained, you can even push for more even as a free-to-play. Now it's time to do some basic math. If we divide this 204 to 35, the number of days that we tracked our number of sculptures, the result is 5.8. So every single day, in total, you are getting 5.8 sculptures, but I will round this to 6. I will explain you guys in a moment. So 6 sculptures every day. This means as long as you are VIP 14 plus, if you are lower than VIP 14, you need to adjust that number depending on how many sculptures you are getting every day from VIP shop. So 6 multiplied with 30 every month, we are getting around 190 sculptures. Now, if we divide 690, which is the number of sculptures that you need to expertise a commander, to 180, the result is 3.8. And now I will round this to 3.5. Now, the reason is I keep rounding these numbers is that these are the number of sculptures, universal legendary commander sculptures that you are going to get. Because in Rise of Kingdoms, we have bunch of events that you can get extra sculptures for your desired commander. For example, we have Legendary Tavern. Like, you can get any of these sculptures in here, and whenever you open a chest, you also have the chance to getting 10 sculptures for that commander. Another event you can spend your sovereign keys to get specific commander sculptures is Heart's Desire. If you are not a complete free-to-play, and if you are willing to spend a little bit of money, you can also buy daily chests for one of these commanders. You are going to get sculptures for these commanders. So the numbers that we have calculated are just only universal legendary commander sculptures. But on top of these, you will also get sculptures of specific commanders. So it may even be less than 3.5 months for you to max a legendary commander. But let's not push our boundaries, and let's say that 3.5 months for you to max a legendary commander sculptures as a free-to-play. And if you are spending a little bit of money, you can shorten that time pretty drastically. You could purchase Writer of History pop-ups, which is an amazing value for money. You can go for full 5-day recharge for 30 sculptures instead of 10. That was what I did. You can spin the Wheel of Fortunes to 100, get, tons of sculptures. There are a lot of things to do, but to me, for a free-to-play player, I think if you are past VIP 14, it takes around 3 to 3.5 months for you to max a legendary commander. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And here you can find our 2022 Rise of Kingdoms legendary commander tier list, because the more important thing is how do you spend those sculptures. I see you guys on that video. Thank you for watching. Bye.